Aries, welcome to the channel. This is your bonus reading for the week. Let's go ahead and see what energies, events, prophecies even maybe of things that may happen. Let's go ahead and pull a few oracle cards. Then we will pull some tarot, and we'll give you an idea as to what is going on. One more, and then one last oracle card here. Two, three, and then let me pull three tarot cards. Three. We'll do everything in threes today. We'll do, yep. 1, 2, and then one from the bottom of the deck. And we'll see what is going on for you, Aries. All right, let's go ahead and look at the oracle cards. Ooh, we have happiness. Kind of a dark card, a dark set of cards, kind of hard to see. But there's a woman looking happy. We have happiness. Ooh, and we have it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. You may be dealing with a Scorpio. You may have a Scorpio placement. Ooh, and then we have psychic abilities. Let's go ahead and look at the tarot. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Five of Pentacles. I like it. Here's what I'm seeing for you, Aries, for, let's go ahead, let's just put some time around it, even though it's always a journey. Let's just say for the next 7-ish days. I see that there's a need for a change in outlook, attitude, the way that you look at things. I feel like either, and I've been to counseling a few times. Basically, the human brain is wired to be negative, okay? And I think it's, if I recall properly, it's a survival thing. It's like we've got to always be, on the lookout. Is that a saber-toothed tiger? Is that, whatever. So we're wired to be negative, to be leery, to be fearful. But in this day and age, we do have to watch out for a lot of stuff, but not like on the daily usual, depending on where you live. Bless those of you who live in super unsafe places. But, nowadays, as opposed to, say, caveman days, we're not at that type of risk usually, okay? And so what I'm getting here with the Five of Pentacles and the it's time to release negativity is that you're coming from a place of lack. You may have been betrayed. You may feel abandoned. Something negative could have happened at your job. Usually it is Pentacles, so it is something that definitely could have affected you financially, even if it was a relationship and you broke up. Maybe you guys lived together and now you've lost half. You guys were sharing the expenses for a place, and now you've lost the half, and it's really hard on you, and it's a challenge. But whatever it is, whether it's you grew up in atmosphere of lack with parents who were fearful and didn't know, any better, or how to manifest, or, how to get on top of it all. I do see a feeling of lack. And it can be really, really hard when you're in the mix. Trust me, I am personally going through something right now where I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to end up and what's going on. And I could very easily be in a super negative position. But instead of freaking out, which I have done before, I have freaked out and left myself in a really horrible space before. So I learned, bring in the emotions, okay, and try and look at the situation as logically as you can. I mean, it's okay to have the emotions and to feel the emotions, but I would not recommend acting out of fear. Okay? To me, no decision made out of fear is a good decision. So it's time, to the best of your ability, Aries, to release the negativity for some type of, it could be lifelong, and this is a huge spiritual transformation that you're going through. Or it could just be a specific situation. But even this specific situation will be a learning opportunity, and will help you in your, your spiritual and psychic growth. You'll be able to trust yourself more. You'll be able to, when I look at this card for this reading, I'm seeing with the third eye, I'm seeing clarity. The ability to see things clearly. I'm seeing connection to source, the ability to know that you're not alone. The Five of Pentacles, you're alone, you're abandoned, you're broke, you're, all of that. But I see growth here. Now, and what will bring this growth about, Aries, is the ability to release the negativity. And here's what you can do. Give yourself 3 minutes, 5 minutes. It's like, okay, thanks, Tana. I get it, but things are really effed up and I may lose my job. I may lose my house or my apartment. Thanks for this woo-woo message. But try this. Yeah, you've got something to worry about. Okay? Shit is going on. Things are happening. But give yourself 3 minutes. Give yourself 5 minutes. And worry. Put a timer on your phone. And worry about it. Freak out about it. Cry about it. Do whatever you got to do. And then when that timer goes off, let it go. And if you feel it coming back, nope, this is not the worry time. And if you have to do another worry time, if you just must, but time it 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Have a worry time. But you cannot go 24/7 worrying. What you're doing is you're sending out such a negative lack energy out into, the ethos, out into the universe, and you're gonna attract negativity, or you're going to repel. You're going to have resistance against any type of positivity that's trying to come in. And I'm here to tell you, so that's one exercise that you can do to learn to let go of that negativity, to release the negativity. Only give it a certain amount of time. And there's a lot of other stuff you can do. If you find yourself being very negative and fearful, look into it, Google it, go to counseling, find out different ways to work with that negativity, which can manifest as anxiety, okay? So do that exercise. Get closer to source. Try and rein in the emotions. Now, I'm not saying ignore the emotions. Your emotions are real, they're valid, but they're just feelings. Try and rein them in and look at things more logically, more clearly. Try and get closer to source. What do you believe in? God, spirit, the universe. And if you're an atheist, yourself, your higher self. We all have higher selves. Okay? And feel that connection. You're not alone. Then what I see happening, I see a path. I see like a new start being able to happen. This is the Fool. Okay? It's kind of like, it's definitely a new beginning, but it's kind of like you give up, like what I'm feeling here is this jaded, defeatist energy, like Eeyore. You give up this Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. You give up this Eeyore energy, or you only let yourself fall into it occasionally with that exercise that I told you about. And you get a more Winnie the Pooh energy, the Fool. Open, innocent, excited, open to a new beginning, a fresh start. Then you can work on building a happiness in your life. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this is saying it's going to take a while. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be quick. It's something that you need to work on. And it says, I am focused and determined to achieve my goals. So we see you growing from the Five of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. Someone who's given up, who's in despair, who's just given up all responsibility for their experience in life. Okay? And here's someone who is more focused, more committed to themselves. Here you've given up. You're not committed to yourself. You don't even know what that means. Here, you're like, I'm going to make this better. And that's where happiness lies. So I hope this helps. It's time to release negativity. In this next 7 days, please do that exercise, or go talk to a therapist, or Google ways to deal with anxiety and fear and lack. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care how many wolves are at the door. We have to have hope. We have to keep this negativity in rein. Okay? And try to manifest some type of positivity in our lives. We have to take responsibility for our own experience. So that's what I have for you today, Aries. And I see you doing great. I see it taking time, but I see you growing spiritually and in the 3D financially. But you have to take a risk. You have to dare to dream again, dare to hope. You have to turn from the Five of Pentacles to the Fool to the Knight of Pentacles. Hope and then commitment to yourself. That is what I have, Aries. Thank you so much. Hey, give me a thumbs up and do subscribe if you have not. I would greatly appreciate it. Bye-bye.